It's a beautiful fucking day to be alive. Whatever the fuck is in your mind, whatever doubts you got, fuck them all. You're the man. You're the king of swing today. They're going to have to fucking bend down and rub your feet. You know what I'm saying? Or wash them, whatever the fuck happens. What's going on, my little brother?
Feeling fantastic.
What's up? You looking good? You put gel in the hair, dude. When you gonna put
fucking
gel in
no
the fucking
hair.
Doesn't matter. If you put gel in your head, dude, the scalp will say, Jesus Christ, I got hair. I got a... You know what I'm saying? You gotta fucking think positive.
I wish it worked that way. No, I feel fucking great. I had a great weekend. Didn't do much. Fucking, we're perfect.
Who's better than you? You're gonna go see some chick, Alanis, whatever, and stand online like a fucking communist.
You know what? I've done a bunch of crazy things that I shouldn't have done. Do you see all those people in Chicago standing up watching a 90-minute soccer game?
What are you
I was like, holy shit.
What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna do? Sitting around, jumping up and down, watching soccer. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
How was your weekend?
Tremendous. You know what I did?
Dick.
Fuck, no, I had a good
We should do a Halloween episode where I'm over there and you're over here.
Okay. A Halloween episode. Well, it's fucking July, cocksucker. It's June.
I'm thinking ahead.
That's July. It's fucking really July. It's the 20-something. That's it. We got 1 week
23rd,
left.
I think. Yeah.
We got 1 week left, and Chinese people start coming into your neighborhoods. It's the 4th of July. We'll be selling fireworks. When I was a kid, that's why you knew the fucking 4th of July was coming. Some Chinese kids would come into the neighborhood with a car, and they pop the trunk. You come over, they have like blankets in there and explosives and cherry
bombs. Did you ever light
bombs.
fireworks?
What?
Did you ever light fireworks?
No. I've been fucking sitting here.
I don't know.
Fuck yeah, I played with fireworks as a kid.
I had all we had were like sparklers.
Yeah, that's like David tells it. That's a cousin to the fucking gay guy.
I know they didn't have
gay
them
guys
in
like
Massachusetts.
sparklers. You gotta fucking hunt them down. You gotta get fire, cherry bombs and fucking M80s
I would
and
have killed
fucking
myself.
sparklers and Roman candles. And then you take the fucking stick off the bottle rockets and they fucking go crazy. You didn't have a good time? You didn't go to Chinatown as a kid?
There's no, not in Boston.
You're slipping. Then you take the bus for the 50 and you come back with fireworks and you sell them fucking retail. You never did that? Go into the city and buy fucking fireworks wholesale?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. We gotta do it this summer. We gotta take you down to Fu Bang City down there in Chinatown.
Fu Bang City?
Whatever the fuck they call it down there. And you get some fireworks, some bottle rockets, some nunchucks. You buy them wholesale.
I had nunchucks. Those were fun.
Sure, they're fun. That's why your head is all fucked up. Because you hit yourself in the head. But it's true. When you're a kid, you know, the first 2 summers, you pay retail on the street and you go, fuck this shit. Then you just get a bunch of your buddies' fucking money and you go down to China, you take a bus down to Chinatown.
There were no buses in my town. I don't know how it got.
How'd you live there? What they have, mules and shit? People getting
they had
whipped?
cars. They had no
the
buses.
Fuck? Walk, you fuck.
Like 20, 30 miles.
I'll
kick you right.
Jesus fucking did it. He walked all over the world. What's going on, you beautiful motherfuckers? Monday, June 23rd. What are you going to do? What are you going to fucking queer? What are you going to do? Things are bad all fucking over. The soccer over yet? The devil died.
Like
I know those guys went to the World Series of fighting. You know what, man? I had it. It's tough to get a fucking babysitter. My wife, you know, she sits home at night. So we finally got a fucking babysitter. We got a babysitter from 6 to 11. We left at 6 and we were back by 9:15. We couldn't take it no more. We had my wife won some gift certificate to a Fleming's thing.
Okay. Like
$100 gift certificate. And we've had it, like, it had to be used by, like, fucking July. So we went to the Fleming's up at the Pena Canyon, and it was delicious. It was fucking delicious, and my wife had a good time. My wife had a Bloody Mary.
Oh, shit.
So she was fucked up on this. She kept telling me, I can't believe I'm this fucked up on one vodka. But what are you going to do? We went to Fleming's. I got the filet. I didn't eat the big steak like an animal. We got the seafood towel. I didn't touch the bread, you know.
Yeah.
And went for coffee. You know, we went for fucking dessert somewhere else. And it was very nice just to get her out of the house.
Yeah.
We got home. We paid the babysitter. The babysitter's like, yeah, the baby's been sleeping for an hour. Okay. She gets up. She leaves. My wife opens the door. There's the fucking baby in the dark playing with her fucking, with some light shit she's got. And we took her out and played with her for another hour, and that was it. But it's amazing. We went to eat at Habit last week. You know, the Habit? They have a great ahi salad.
Oh, nice.
And they have a great tri-tip salad. It comes with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers. And I was sitting there, and we were sitting in this booth. I didn't really want to say it. It's amazing how you have to eat your words in your life. You really do a lot. And nobody eats more fucking words than I do. Nobody has to apologize more than I do. And it's so funny. I'm sitting in this booth, and it's me, my wife, and the baby. And 2 years earlier, when Terry was like 6 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant, I was going through so much in my head. I was scared that something was going to happen to her at the birth. I was scared that the baby was going to come out fucking stoned. You know, I just had all these fears, and I didn't know if I could handle it. And I remember one day just going off in there. Like, not yelling and screaming, but going to her, you know what? When you have this kid, I got to do comedy. I got to be involved with the child. I can't be around this kid that much, you know. I don't really want to be that. I'm not that type of guy. I mean, why would this kid love me? Why would this kid, do you understand me?
Well, did you say that to her? Or were you?
Yeah, I was feeling really bad about myself. Yeah. And people make mistakes, man. And I just had like a nervous breakdown. Like, I didn't have a fucking nervous breakdown, but I had my own little personal breakdown, which we all have from time to time. And we can't put our fingers on what happened. Yeah. And that's what fucking happened. You know, we all have doubts 3 times a fucking year. We're all fucking humans. We're all sinners. You know, we all have the same fucking problems. And I was looking at her, and she's pregnant. I didn't know what to think of my future. You know, I didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. All I know is I was going to be 50 with a fucking child. And that's just, to me, it sounded crazy. It sounded very selfish at the time. So I was just telling him, I go, listen, man, I can't be involved. Now, fast forward to 2 years now, and I'm sitting there with this baby that I couldn't imagine my life without her now.
Yeah.
You know, you could never imagine your life with a child. Well, guess what? Once one comes along, you're not going to imagine your life without a child. It's like I couldn't imagine my life without my cats. Because, you know, this morning I got up at 3 to pee. It was 3:15, right?
Yeah.
And I went right back to bed, and I was like, I'm wide awake. But I fought myself, boom. And I must have fallen asleep because I woke up to the fucking alarm. 9 out of 10, I wake up, you know, on my own. Today I woke up to the alarm. And when I wake up to the alarm, I get pissed off at myself because that means I got a short window to work with, you know?
Okay.
So I fucking ran. I got into the shower. But before I got into the shower, I put the coffee on. And when I was putting the coffee on, as I was walking out, I tripped over Harry. And just as I was about to field punt him, I looked at him and I go, fucking Harry. And I bent over, picked him up, gave him a kiss. And there was my day. Like, my day was made after picking up that cat. He was just tripping me 2 minutes fucking earlier, and I almost kicked him. Now I got to pick him up and kiss him and tell him I love him. That was my day. So as I'm getting in the shower, I'm laughing because I can't believe I just picked up a cat and told him, you know, what the fuck is your problem? So right there, the cat won because I laughed.
Yeah.
I laughed. It made me laugh. It didn't cost me $10. I didn't have to fucking smoke weed. I didn't have to fucking go to a movie and put up with Will Ferrell's fucking ass. I just giggled, you know, so everything serves its purpose. So, bro, don't ever feel bad if you got to eat your fucking words from time to time, because I do every day. I couldn't believe I'm trying to eat this, and I didn't say nothing to my wife, because I thought my wife was going to say, do you remember this particular booth 2 years ago?
Oh, you said the same booth?
Yeah, and the shit you were saying, and she didn't say nothing until I told her a day later. She's like, as we were leaving, I was remembering that day, Joey. And she goes, for you to say something, it's huge. She goes, you were pale. She goes, you had a nervous breakdown that day. She goes, what was going on? And it was because I was reading the internet and I was worried. I was worried about Terry. She's 42, about to give birth, you know. You read all these stories about people dying on a fucking thing, and now you're left with this child, and you got to tell the child that you know. Anyway, why even go there? So that's what it was. So it's amazing the things that you live and learn. I couldn't imagine my life without this fucking child now. But on the way home from Fleming's, whatever I ate at Fleming's made me go to the bathroom because I had a double espresso. Guys,
so it's steak and a double espresso.
Don't have a double espresso if your asshole's not close to a toilet. That's always a fucking mistake. I had to drive from Topanga Canyon.
How far down Topanga Canyon?
No, Topanga exit.
Oh, just the exit. Okay.
And you go down a big street, and they have like different restaurants there, and they have a Fat Man store there. That's the only other Fat Man store they got in fucking. They got Woodland Hills and Burbank, and the Burbank is like the little cousin to the fucking Fat Man store. So they send you all fashions for ugly fucking fat people. The hip fat fucking people go to the one in Woodland Hills. That's where they got everything on every size.
Oh, okay.
Raiders shirts, everything. Like whatever you want, they got there for the fat person. But if they don't sell it, they sell it down to fucking Glendale for the Armenians. And whatever, you know, the chubby fucking Armenians. So it's just kind of weird. But I had those 2 espresso shots. And let me tell you something. I went home, and by the time I got to Studio City, I told my wife, run upstairs and throw the babysitter out, because I'm coming up there like a fucking with Nagasaki is going to drop out of my asshole.
Oh.
When I went in there, I took I flushed that toilet 3 times, and I heard someone go, and I said, fuck it, it's not flushing no more. I ain't going to say nothing to nobody. And the next one I woke up and the pipe burst. So I don't know if it's my fucking digestive tract that blew up that pipe. And this week, I got to eat chicken, no cantaloupe, and nothing but vegetables, and chicken or fish till Thursday because I got to shit in a cup this week and mail it in. And I got
Why can't you only eat chicken?
Only chicken, no meats. I can't eat cantaloupe.
It'll
I don't
fuck
know.
up the reading or whatever?
the reading. So on Thursday, all day, I got to shit, and every shit, I got to take a little scoop of it, put it in an envelope, and save it.
You should slip a little 20 in the envelope for the person. Just like, I feel you, Doug. Sorry.
You're a good man. That's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to put a little 20 wrinkled up in there, so when they open up this shit, there's a little 20. Like, what the fuck happened? It's my lucky day. Now I open up a piece of shit, but I got a 20 in the envelope. Who said? That's what I'm talking about. You're a fucking savage. You know, I love fucking Lee Syatt. He's always thinking, me, I'm slipping, cocksuckers. It's a beautiful day. Get up. Great weekend. You know, the weather's still fucking nice. The weather's nice. Mm-hmm. I went to the park. I did some writing. You know, I'm trying to put this book together with my girl Jessica, so she sent me 100 fucking pages.
Whoa.
100 pages.
That's where you've gone so far? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I looked at like 20 of them, and I was dizzy. I cried. I had to shut the computer down. Because when you read about something that has to do with your life, it's completely fucking different. But as usual, I got aggravated this weekend, always.
What happened?
I got aggravated at fucking Gentiles for talking nonsense. I made a comeback to the farmer's market.
Uh-oh.
And that fat fucking Japanese paparazzi was there, and I just eyeballed him. And the whole time I kept thinking about fucking stabbing him. So I went to the Mexican fruit stand where the real cool Mexicans, and I asked for 2 Mexicans with no paperwork and a knife. Get it ready just in case they take over this motherfucker. Because let me tell you something, there's something as dangerous as a Mexican with no paperwork. Those motherfuckers will stab you down the next bus to Tijuana, and you're in no danger of catching those cocksuckers. That happens every day. Those Mexicans with no papers, they'll stab you in the fucking neck. And they're on the 22 to Lancashire. Next thing you know, they're in fucking Mexico. And meanwhile, you're at the hospital fucking playing Spanish songs, looking at pictures of America's Most Wanted, trying to figure out who fucking stabbed you. Get the fuck out of here.
So did anything happen?
When?
What happened at the farmer's market?
I'm sitting there, and I hear these 2 fucking Gentiles that were fucking just ultra douchebags, you know, with their rhetoric about how, take a look at this farmer's market, you know. And like I said, I go up there at 9 in the morning to get fish, and we get a couple vegetables, and we got this one Spanish stand, and they always have like fruit for us. Like yesterday, they had these cherry peaches. Like, I guess some fucking moron combined the cherry and a peach or something like that. Oh, jeez. So it was great. I must ate 30 of them. I'm going to shit peaches when I go home. I must ate 30 of those little peaches last night. I'm not kidding you. They were delicious. We just go over there and talk to them, and I like the farmer's market, except for the fucking people.
Yeah.
I like the farmer's market.
Have you been? Is that the one right by the post office?
This is the one by Laurel Canyon. And
okay.
But then there's one by the post office on Saturdays. The only thing they got there is Filipino chicken sticks and some fucking fruit juice, but it's delicious.
Okay.
They could put chicken on a stick and glaze it, the Filipinos. Nice people, really nice family. And they have juices like watermelon juice mixed with oranges, all natural juices. They're pretty fucking good. But after that, it's just a bunch of fucking people trying to sell massages and kids art and, you know,
okay,
paint.
So Laurel Canyon's the one to go to.
Laurel Canyon's a long one. They got snow cones. They got pizza. The pizza's delicious. You get a margarita. They trim it. They burn it nice. Don't get the cheese. Get the margarita. It's got a little less cheese, more sauce, a couple pieces of that green shit. Oh, tremendous, dog. It's a real nice fucking breakfast. They have paella. They've got hot dogs with the fucking bacon around it. They've got the juices, the Mexican juices. They got a place that has watermelon, you know, avocado or
juice?
Cucumber juice with something else. They have a couple different ones, but they're fucking specialty, and they only have it once a month. Is the strawberry milk.
Ooh.
All watered down with ice cubes.
Okay.
Your fucking world will end. You understand? Like in your mind, your world will end. You smoke 2 joints and walk around that fucking thing. You walk around like a fucking savage. But it's so crazy that I sat and for some reason this always goes into my ears. And it doesn't piss me off because they're talking about Mexican people. It pisses me off because of the mindset. Again, when somebody says that our country's going to the wolves, because my son, he said something about my son just graduated college. It's a shame. He can't find a fucking job in his field because, so he went to college and now you're still blaming the fucking Mexicans. And I felt like I was so angered by hearing that statement. Because let me tell you what that means. That means you're already putting the kiss of death on your son. Listen, man, if your son can't get a job in fucking construction or in the bricklayers, which I agree with, this country has taken away that bottom. Like, if you want to learn to be a carpenter today, it's going to be very hard.
Really?
Sure, because when I wanted to learn to be a carpenter, when I was 20, let's say 20, 30 years ago, I could walk into a carpentry shop and say, hi, I'd like to be a laborer. And they'd say, okay, when can you start? Tomorrow. It's fucking dog work. You got to pick up. Let's say they're building this office buildings. Okay. You're picking up scraps. You're going to get coffee. You're stocking the different carpenters with wood, whether it be 2x6s, 2x12s, 2x4s, whatever the fuck they may need. And at the end of the day, it's clean up, putting away people's tools. But as time progresses, you start picking up a hammer and you make cuts for people. People say, Lee, give me a 14 3/4 by 6, and you start making it, and you give it to them. Now you're more involved in the building process. But at the same time, you're learning a trade. Before you know it, you're involved in that trade.
Yeah.
The problem is now it's not really a problem. Is that the Americans have figured out that it's cheaper to hire a fucking Mexican, and you don't have to teach them shit. I don't have to spend my day with them. You teach them one time, and they'll do the same job for fucking 18 years and be happy at $10 an hour. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
So it's very tough, and I get it. But you have to fucking outwork the next guy. I get it. That you look at a job site and you go, well, I can't be an electrician's helper because they have Mexicans. I can't be a hottie because they have Mexicans. So if you go in there thinking about that, you know what? You got to go up to you know how many fucking jobs I got when I was a kid by going up to somebody and going, how you doing? I remember living like in Aspen in Colorado and like places like that and being a young man and just walking on a construction site and going, hey, how about I work for fucking 3 days for free? If you don't like me, you send me home. If you like me, we work something out. Anybody will take free fucking labor. And I'd go there and I'd work the fucking guy. This is when I was 21 and 22, when I was a strong fucking kid. I can't do that now. I can't outwork a 50 fucking year old. How am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? Right. But you go there and you prove yourself. We've taken that even belief in our fucking children. Kid, if I had a son today and he couldn't find a fucking job, I'd go, come here. I drove by that fucking thing they're building over there. I want you to go there every morning at 8 o'clock. Every fucking morning at 8 o'clock. And you ask for Joe and you go, are you looking for help? Eventually he's going to put you the fuck on. But that day he puts you on, you got 1 minute to fucking shine. Because it's like television now. If your idea ain't good, they'll cut you. It's not like Seinfeld wouldn't last today.
Yeah.
They don't give you 8 episodes no more and then sit around and go, oh my God. Well, no. The bottom line is the Gitas. How much advertising dollars are they fucking bringing in? The same thing when it comes to labor. How much are you saving me in fucking labor?
Right.
If I got to hire Lee and I got to hire 2 guys to help Lee, he's defeating the fucking purpose. Mm-hmm. Because not only do I have to pay the wage, like let's say I pay Lee Syatt $15 an hour to be my labor, I also have to pay the fucking state for that insurance thing, $15 an hour. Whatever I pay. So your work to me is $30 an hour. If I pay you for an 8-hour day, it's $240 is what you're really costing me after insurance, and I forget that fucking word, workman's comp.
Okay.
You pay workman's comp, the same amount that you
really?
work the fuck. Yeah. That's why a lot of people get illegal help. Or non-union help, because I don't have to pay your workers' comp. At $10, I got $10. That's why you can't work in the bricklayers union anymore or in a steel workers union, because they said fuck it. That's where the mafia comes in. They hire non-union work. So yeah, you still pay me $35 an hour for labor, but I pay fucking Mo over here $10, and I pocket $25, and $15 of it goes to the fucking mob.
Okay.
So that's what you feel me? Do you feel me?
I feel, and it's probably interesting if you talk to him, like what kind of job his son was looking for. Because I have a lot of friends who are looking for jobs, but they're looking for only specific kinds, and they won't take anything else.
Oh, then they're gonna be sucking dick by the time they're 31.
And the thing that kills me is I have a friend who's moving out. He just graduated college, and he's gonna move out here to work in TV as a producer. And I told him, come out here in the summer because all the shows are starting. And he's like, and I heard from my mom the other day that he's gonna spend the summer in Philly, and come out in September.
Fuck him.
Come out in September, and he'll be unemployed until January.
Fuck him. You gave him your advice.
Yeah.
You did what you did. Fuck them. They know more than you do, but you're out here. You ever have those people?
Yeah.
They know more than you, but you're the one that's out here breaking your fucking ass.
Yeah.
You're the one that still looks at the fucking job things because you're not a lazy kid. You look at the fucking job board and you see what's out there. Fuck them. Listen, if you really want a fucking job, you get a fucking job.
Right.
Okay? If you really want a fucking job, you get a job. When I wanted a job, I was up at 6:30. I had the paper by 7. And the paper don't mean dick because the paper is the same thing that a million other fucking people are looking at. You're all chasing the same fucking nickel. Why the fuck are you chasing the same nickel? You got to chase a complete different fucking nickel. And that's where these people have forgotten. Walk into an office building. They got 50 fucking, right? How you doing? My name is Joey. I want to know if anything you guys need help. We make luggage here, and we are looking. Who gives a fuck? You're looking for work, right? It's $10 an hour to start making luggage and working in a hot warehouse until you find another fucking job.
And the biggest thing I learned, because someone got hired at one of my jobs by doing that. He came by with a resume. And the biggest thing I learned is it's not going to be the person who most deserves the job. People who are hiring are like everybody else. They're fucking lazy. So if you come in with a resume and you fit the basic qualifications, they're like, fuck, now I don't have to spend 4 days interviewing people.
If I'm looking for a fucking job, I'm not going to look at the computer. I mean, I'll look at the feeling of what's out there. Whatever the fuck jobs in your thing. But when you really want a job, you really want a fucking job.
Internet jobs are hard because there's thousands of people applying to them.
They're all chasing the same nickel. Yeah. So you have to fucking improvise. That means you got to go, today I'm going to park my car on fucking Ventura. And I'm going to walk from the 1200 block to the 1300 block. It's going to take me an hour. And that's it. But I'm going to walk into every fucking shoe store. Hey, how you doing? My name is Lee. I'm looking for a fucking job as a salesman. You never know. Listen, I'm a stand-up comic. But part-time, people call me in for auditions. And my job is to end her fucking job. You follow me?
Yeah, exactly.
Her job is to find me. When I got the longest yard, they didn't want to see me. I didn't give a fuck. I went above those people. When I took a tape, me and Chuck Savage, God bless him, he fucking taped me in Houston, and I sent it in because I wanted it. I believed in myself that much. It starts with fucking belief. You got to fucking believe in yourself and go, this week I'm getting a fucking job. I don't give a fuck what my mom or my cousin, because everywhere you go, what are they telling you? Hey, it's tough to get a job. I know it's tough to get a job, but you're tougher than that. You're fucking tougher than that. That's why, enough with this shit about, enough with the fucking Mexicans and the Russians and these fucking people taking your fucking jobs. If you want a fucking job, you're getting it. That's what's called being an American. Is that, you know what? When you show up there, you're going to be the best person there is. I've said this 1,000 times. I root for years. I root for my in-laws. You know what? I could have showed up at 8 and left at 2 and nobody would have said nothing. But you know what? That's not the cut I am. They offered to give me a job. They were paying me $15, $20 a fucking hour to throw fucking dirt around. So I got there first and I left last. I picked up papers. I did shit nobody else wanted to do because I was their brother-in-law. It's the same mentality when you're a fucking American. Okay, so the fucking Mexicans are taking your job. The Russians, the Armenians, cut it the fuck out. Go down there. This country is 240 fucking years old, correct? In 1776, they became a country because we're play the fucking national anthem because they got me fired up today. 240 fucking years we've been around. We are the greatest. We help fucking everybody. But guess what? Don't mistake our fucking kindness for fucking weakness. We're still fucking Americans. And you got to get up every morning and fuck that little circle of loser friends you have that tell you, don't go down there, they're not going to hire you. They're not going to hire you because you have that fucking loser attitude walking in. You're going to grab your fucking balls. You're going to take a shit. You're going to wipe fucking your ass. You're going to brush your teeth. You're going to put gel in your hair. You're going to fucking, whatever the fuck, put your mouthwash in your fucking mouth. And you're going to go down and you're going to go, listen, I know you're not hiring, but I'm the best motherfucker available to you. You know why? Because I'm a fucking American, okay? Whether I'm black, a chink, a spick, whatever the fuck I am, I'm a fucking American. And I'm going to outwork all these motherfuckers here. Give me 10 hammers. 10 fucking hammers. What time you close? 5? I'll be here when you fucking get here. At 6, cocksucker. You're a fucking American. Stop fucking whining. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. 240 years we've been slinging dick, and you're still whining about the unemployment rate. What unemployment rate? It's only in your fucking head. You need to eat your fuck. I'm sorry. I get emotional on Monday mornings, you know what I'm saying? After a weekend with a bunch of fucking Gentiles. Get up. It's Monday. It's a beautiful fucking day to be alive. I want to be around.
I was going to say,
let's put this fucking thing in here. What's that vapor pen? Lee already killed the fucking Goomy. All right, that's it. We ain't got time to fuck around no more. It's 2014. You're still whining, you fuck. The phone ringing?
I wanna be around.
Are you kidding me or what? 2. Pick up the fucking pieces.
When
sometimes I gotta go off. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get these people fired up. They ain't fucking around here no more.
No one's
fucking. You wanna fuck around? Go listen to some other faggy fucking podcast. What's up, my brother?
Hey, what do you say?
You know me, I got my blood pressure up to 180. I'm sick and tired of these fucking Gentiles at the farmer's market in Laurel Canyon talking about they can't find a job because fucking Mexicans. Fuck you. You're an American. We've been around 240 fucking years. You got to go down and tell these people. Mexicans are nice people, but I was fucking born on my fucking back. I'm going to outwork all you motherfuckers. You know, the first ones they blame when everything goes down. The Spics, the Yams, the Chinese people. Everybody blames them. You know, but fuck it. You got to outwork these motherfuckers. I'm sorry, I get emotional on Monday mornings. Mick Betancourt on the fucking phone here. What's happening, my brother?
Whoever hustles most has the most.
That's right. You got to hustle, cocksuckers. You got to get up. Everybody tells you how bad things are. Every time it's all Obama's fault. Get up. Get up. You can't blame it on the fucking Yam every time. You can't blame it on the fucking black guy every time. Get up. You're white. You're an American. I'm sorry. I get emotional. My blood pressure's probably 180 over fucking 190 right now. What's happening,
If
Mick?
you're in America, if you're in fucking America, you got a shot. You do anything you fucking want. That's the truth. Take that shit to the bank.
The fuck?
Literally.
The fuck? We were mugging people 20 years ago. We were staying up late trying to fucking roll a bum walking down the street. And now I'm doing a podcast talking to these youngsters, trying to get them fired the fuck up. Get up.
It is to fucking roll a bum when you're drunk. You don't want to roll a bum. But you do it because you're a gentleman and you're focused.
Well, you do it because there's idiots. There's one of them, and you want entertainment. Who the fuck are you kidding? One time I rolled the bum. I dragged this guy like 40 fucking feet. People were like, leave that guy. Fuck you. He's got new shoes on.
You got the new James Worthy New Balance.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You got to get up, bitch. I just saw a black guy, 7-Eleven. I had to go buy water. And I walked in and I saw how everybody was treating this guy. This guy had no shoes on. He probably smoked crack for 3 days. But I am not here to judge. And I didn't have no money on me. You know me. I got the ATM. We all live in this ATM card. I go out with the family. I spend every fucking dime in cash. So on the way, I bought a case of water. I gave him 2 fucking waters. The kid thought I was Jesus fucking Christ. It was amazing. I just gave him 2 waters. Like, thank you, sir. God bless you. What? God bless me. This is my fucking thing for the day. You got to make somebody's day, you know? I don't give a fuck what color, what the fuck they are.
I love when people are like, that person's just going to go buy drugs with it. I fucking hope so. He's got no shoes on, he's sleeping in an alley in his own shit. Can't he get a hit of crack? Don't you need a little escape from that?
And eventually, after 10 or 15 hits, he'll realize he don't want to do the crack no more, and he'll become a fucking, whatever, member society, whatever the fuck you call him, a prolific member of society.
Look, mental illness, all that other shit aside, that's a rough fucking way to live. I've had friends of mine, I've been sober now just over 12 years. I've had friends of mine come off Skid Row. They're fucking miraculous. One pal of mine came off of Skid Row, owns a construction company now. Lives in a house, 2 kids. I mean, it's fucking unbelievable. But that's what he had to go through. I mean, it's a horrible fucking way of life, man. Throw him $1. Who gives a fuck what he spends it on?
You know, I remember fucking, I was homeless for about a month, fucking, and I'm not going to tell you I was homeless with fucking grass in my hair walking around. You know, I was homeless, but I still had money to buy snort cocaine. That's always the best fucking story I got. I was homeless, but I was snorting blow every night under a fucking rocket ship at a park in North Bergen, New Jersey. You know those rocket ships that the kids play on?
Oh, yeah.
I lived in the basement apartment downstairs in the fucking... I used to piss down there. It was fucking disgusting. I'd piss and lie 5 feet away from it because I was too paranoid to go away from the rocket ship.
When you were in there, though, how was your head fucking with you? Isn't your head like, I'm on top of the fucking world? I mean, I got a couple bad beats here, but still, I got a little blow. in my pocket, things are all right. I got a rocket ship.
A fucking rocket ship, Mick Betancourt. You working, my brother?
Yeah, man. I just started consulting, producing on a show over on NBC called Chicago PD, which I'm super excited about. As you know, I'm from Chicago, so what a fucking dream come true, man, to be working on a show in the town I rolled around with as a kid, man. It's fucking unbelievable.
Now, are they shooting that in Chicago?
Yeah. They're shooting Chicago Fire there, Chicago Pete. There's a ton of shit there, man.
They're shooting 4 or 5 fucking TV shows there.
Yeah.
And they're shooting commercials there again. Chicago's becoming a major. They said, fuck it. Well, it's funny because I was in Chicago at Zany's, and the kid I was working with said he booked 2 guest stars and 2 national commercials in like a year because they're shooting a bunch of shit there. Young kids. So, yeah. So, do you have to fly in to go work?
Well, how it works is it writes out here and all the post-production stuff here, but the actual stages are out at CineSpace there. And so whatever episode you write, you would fly out there and you would actually produce it. You'd cast it, do the location scouting and everything, and then be on set while they're shooting it. So it's fucking great.
Good for you, man. So you're going to inhale a couple fucking Chicago hot beefs. I bumped into a guy yesterday at the fucking park, big guy. He had a little girl with him. He has his dog with him, a golden retriever, and we're talking. And it just happened that he's from Chicago. And I looked at him, I go, you been to Point Park lately? And he just looked at me and he was like, yesterday. You know, they have what's the place they got down there?
It's,
Jesus.
Oh, shit, now.
Petrelli's.
Oh, yeah, they just opened a Johnny's Beef down in Buena Park now.
No, but what's the other one?
Or Al's Beef. Al's Beef. And then you have, it's not Fluky's. Fluky's a hot dog place.
No, Chuli's, whatever the fuck it is. So which one's better out of all the beefs? Which one are you a fan of? Because I'm a Mr. Beef type of guy.
The Mr. Beef's good. I actually I stayed in Berwyn for a little bit, and on 12th and I think Oak Park Avenue East is this thing called Bona Beef, which I think it's the best. They have the best jardiniere, which you can't get out here, which is that chopped up. It's like cauliflower, olives, and carrots in a spicy olive oil, and you just lather the beef with that shit, and it's amazing. I get it dipped with hot and mozzarella, or no, provolone. Provolone on the bottom, double dipped.
You don't fuck around, do you?
No. When you're gonna eat a beef, you got to bring your egg in.
Yeah, no.
You know what a combo sandwich is?
Yeah, with the
they
sausage.
throw an Italian sausage on the fucking Italian beef. That's a sandwich on a sandwich.
That's what I usually get when I go. I always get a 6-inch sausage combo just to get the party started, and then the next 3 days I got to walk away from the fucking place because I'll eat 2 of those a day. You know me. I'll eat 3 of those: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh.
When I go to these places to travel, I try to eat their cuisine for 3 days. I don't fucking, so people go, there's a hamburger place. Listen, take that hamburger and go fuck yourself with it. I can eat a hamburger in California. It's the capital of fucking hamburgers. That's all these Gentiles want to fucking eat. But I'm talking about good fucking food, right? In Chicago, you fucking go back there ain't no salads. What's salad? There ain't no diets in Chicago. You just fucking eat and hope that you stay under the points. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, and there's no fucking point system there. So Weight Watchers does not work. I had to move to
Los Angeles. I had to move to L.A. to learn that you could eat, and I don't even know if you know this, you could eat vegetables raw. Did you know that shit?
What kind of vegetables?
You could eat one. You could just put them in your mouth. You won't die. Nothing bad's going to fucking happen. And, I never knew that in Chicago. You got to deep fry that shit and slather it in ranch.
Oh, don't say fucking ranch. That's disgusting. We don't do ranch at the Church of What's Happening now. That's Gentile fucking...
Well, you said local cuisine. They put ranch on everything in Chicago.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The Midwest loves that ranch shit. Then they walk around...
Ranch. It's called, we say it like this, it's the worst, the fucking horrible accent that I got. Ranch.
Oh, God, it's fucking bad. I'm a blue cheese type of guy, but that fucking ranch on everything will kill you.
I know you got a beef with ranch dressing.
It's like these motherfuckers want to put mustard on an Italian sandwich. I never heard of that. I never heard of that. I went
There's hot dog places in Chicago will kick you out if you ask for ketchup. They won't even give it to you to put on the fries because they think you might sneak outside and put it on the hot dog.
I love it. If I see a ketchup on a hot dog, I do snap. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I
There's
fucking
no
snap.
fucking ketchup on a hot dog.
No ketchup on a fucking hot dog.
If you're a kid, you get a free pass. But once you hit 13, if you put, oh, listen to this. Listen to this. You want to talk about LA douchebags? This shit happened yesterday. Now, you and I have been out. How long have you been in LA?
17 years.
Okay, so I'm a little behind you. I think I'm at 13 or 14. Listen to this shit, man. Yesterday, I'm at the pool with the whole family, right? We're watching this kid. I'm not fucking making this up. I have seen the epitome of LA entitlement, man. I thought I'd seen it before when I went to the bank and there was no spots and a lady parked on the sidewalk in front of the fucking doors. I thought she was robbing the place. She parked on the fucking... I thought that was it. Yesterday, hand to God, I'm watching this. Kid, he's maybe 5 or 6. Point is, he's not in diapers. Stands up, right, by the ladder. Shits in the pool. Shits in the pool. We're all watching this going, holy shit, that kid's shitting in the fucking pool. His mom's right next to him, sees he's shitting in the pool, takes him by his hand, gives him a drink from the table that they're sitting at. Kid walks over with the drink in his hand like a soda, pours the drink in the pool, then throws the cup in the pool, then goes and sits down with his mom, who gives him a fucking snack. And they start eating. The lifeguard goes, that kid just shit in the pool. Shuts the pool down for the 100 people that are there. For 3 hours, they got to blast that shit with fucking chemicals. No one says shit. No one says shit to the mom. They don't kick the fucking mom out, the kid out. They don't put the kid on some fucking trap skeeting shooting device where we could all fucking shoot him when he's in the air to let him know that's not how society fucking works. Then shoot his fucking mother. Nothing. Can you fucking believe that?
I sit in amazement every day when it comes to Los Angeles. And the area that we live, the area that we live,
fucking happened to his mother.
Listen, the area that we live, right there, that's all fucking Whiteville. These are people that are supposed to be decent people. And they act like fucking savages. They have no class. They don't use blinkers. They don't do a fucking thing but exist. They could care. But these are the same people that you go to their Facebook page and they're saving a cat. And they're having parties and all their friends are hugging each other. And you look at them and deep down inside, I go to Marie E.T., our coffee shop there. And I look at people who leave their cups at the table when they leave. I look at all that shit. I'll judge you by that. That's the type. So your mom is not fucking here. She gonna leave that dish and those fucking cups there? What, nobody else is gonna come here and eat and sit beside you? I see that in Marie T. when people double park with their cars and go in and they don't give a fuck about the guy in front of them. Bro, they don't give a fuck. People don't give a fuck. And what I do to those people is I take the air out of their tires. I scratch their fucking car. Because you know what? They don't give a fuck about human life or the people around them, but they give a fuck about that 3 Series BMW. Put a scratch in the fucking door with a key in their hood. That'll ruin their fucking year. And I don't give a fuck about the karma. God looks at me and goes, you did good. You're a fucking crime fighter for douchebags. Because that's all they care about, bro, is their image. But meanwhile, I'm watching them. I'm watching them leave their cups there. I'm watching them just do shitty things that really good people wouldn't fucking do. Because they blame me, guys like me and you, for putting a gun to somebody's head or robbing a drug dealer or doing drugs. But to me, the real fucking barnacles on the assholes of this world are people like that. That, you know, but then they'll sit there and talk about the Spics and the brothers and everybody else. And they're more entitled than anybody, and they've done nothing. Wives, show me a wife to a producer in this town. I'll pick them out for you. Wives of producers and directors. I'll pick out those flaming cunts to you. They walk around like they've never sucked a cock before. And meanwhile, they blew 8 producers before they got to that one. Or 8 directors before they got to that one.
I couldn't fucking believe it, man. I couldn't.
No.
I mean, to me, it just, that was, how do you have, like, watching your own, I mean, we have kids. It's like, I can't even, I would have had my son or daughter apologize to everybody at the fucking pool. Then we would have went to the management. Then I would have said, can I pay for whatever the chemicals were that you guys had to use to fucking do this? I'm so sorry. I can't. The accident. Not only were they not an accident, she watched the kid pour his fucking drink in there, then throw the cup in. I'm like, this is fucking bonkers.
I had a situation a couple weeks ago where I watched a child beat up their sibling, you know. And there's nothing like a parental denial. There's nothing in this world like parental denial. And I tell you, I know you were short on parents like I was. My mother was not. She wasn't living in denial. My mother knew what was going on. She just didn't want to talk about it with me. Like my mother went to a friend of mine one day and asked him if he had a joint, and he came to me. He goes, "You know, your mom asked me if you had a joint. If we had a joint." My mom knew I got high, just didn't want to talk to me about it.
Yeah.
My mom knew the type of person I was. I could tell. Listen, my mom loved the restaurants. There's nothing my mom hated more was to make a scene in a restaurant. And when I was like 11, my mother poured a glass of milk over my fucking head with ice cream in it. At the fucking fancy restaurant with white people everywhere. It was like that scene in Scarface. Everybody had tuxedos on. It was me and her at this restaurant, and I wouldn't drink my milk, and she poured it over my fucking head. My mother didn't play, bro. And you have to pass that on to your children. You know, you have to...
Hold on a second. Are you saying that your mom, knowing that you didn't like milk, did she hook you up and have them put a scoop of ice cream in it so that it help you drink the milk?
My mom did everything I could for me. I was a sickly kid, so she would constantly play with me. Oh, okay, you want strawberry fucking milk? Blind. She bought me the strawberry milk. Then she buy me the Hershey's. Remember Hershey's in those days made the strawberry and the chocolate? Well, we went to a restaurant. Right, we went to a restaurant. They didn't have the Hershey's quick. I threw a fucking fit. And I go, why don't you put the ice cream in? No, I said, give me a milkshake. The motherfucker put a scoop of ice cream in the milk. So the milk was just milk with ice cream in it. And I tasted it, and I told my mom, Mom, I'm not drinking it. My mom looked at me, took the fucking glass, and poured it over my head. The milk went past down my little black suit, and the ice cream was the last thing. It sat at the top of my head, and finally, with the heat from my body, it melted and fell on my suit. I will never forget that. I will never forget my mother beating me at a fucking park one day for not getting off the mule. You know that mule that you get on and they take a picture of you? And I wouldn't get off the mule. The beating that lady. I remember her hitting me with the fucking purse. Like 80 fucking times, bro. So there's a sense of denial when you're a parent, but you're only creating a fucking monster. You know what that kid's like when he's 19? You know what that kid's going to be like? And then I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. They're gonna give that little faggot a BMW. He's gonna cut somebody off on Victory somewhere. They're gonna get out of the car. He's gonna get out of the car like the world owes him something, and they're gonna beat the living fuck out of him. He's gonna end up in a hospital room, and that's how he's gonna learn his lesson. So by his mom not grabbing him by the fucking hair yesterday and dragging him by the pool and making him suck the shit out of the pool. Because if that was my son, I would have made him go in there with his hand and take the shit out of the fucking pool in front of everybody.
Oh, yeah. That kid's going to grow up, get in the run his mouth on Victory, and around the corner is going to come a guy on a fucking donkey with a milkshake on his head, get off the donkey, and punch that kid in the fucking face.
And punch him in the face 50 times and kick him. And while that kid's in the hospital room for 6 months, wiring his jaw, drinking from a straw, that's when he's going to realize what life is about, because the mother wouldn't do her job. Her parents
That's when I come
wouldn't do
in and
her
I
job.
tag team me and I shit on his face.
Oh, I'll punch that fucking kid. Listen, man, yesterday was probably only... This week I think I got aggravated at the park twice. Because I see it. It doesn't start with the kid. We complain about the kids, but it's not the kids. It's the parents, man.
Yeah.
It's the fucking parents. I go to this one park... There's a black lady. She sits on the phone the whole time. That poor little girl craves attention. She's like, Mommy, look at me. The woman looks and waves. Yesterday, I got there. The little black kid was there again. I looked at my wife. I go, look at that black girl by the bushes. Her mother wouldn't know if she was having sex right now. The girl yearns for attention. She comes over and plays with Mercy. She's 9 years old. Mercy's 17 months. Mercy's like, go away, you creepy bitch, because Mercy don't fucking know. She's a baby, you know?
Yeah.
But that's it. It starts with that. She just goes to the park, tells her to run around with no shoes on, and gets on the fucking cell phone. Sure, that girl's going to fucking do porno. Sure, she's going to fucking do porno.
If you come up in those type of houses, you don't know when the other shoe's going to drop. Like, for me, it came off a little bit when I was a teenager, and then it fucking ebbed down a little bit, I could hold my shit together, and then the fucking wheels came off like around 24, 25 to 28. It was rough, man. I just had that chip on my shoulder. I'm like, I'm going to burn the fucking world down. It's payback time, motherfuckers.
But what you didn't realize, and what I didn't realize that you realize someday, that's the biggest pain, is that the world don't owe you dick.
Nothing.
See that
and
kid?
The world, when you're a young punk, you're like, I'm going to kick the world in the dick. Well, I got news for you, kid. World don't like it when you kick it in the dick.
And he won't let you. He won't let you. He'll let you kick him in the fucking shin and laugh a little bit and get a little fucking confidence. But the world don't fucking owe you dick, bro. And it's such a cold realization when you find out. It's like this vapor pen I'm smoking.
And the flip side is, goddamn does the world reward hustle. It is the most forgiving place as long as you own your bullshit, can stand up like a fucking man and put your work boots on, grab a fucking shovel, and go to it. Whatever it is, whatever the metaphorical shovel is. Construction, creativity, fucking business, entrepreneurship, tech, whatever it is. Out hustle find the hardest working motherfucker you know and work twice as hard and see how the universe responds.
It's a beautiful, and it won't, bro, it's like the Rolling Stones. You don't get what you want, but you get what you need. And after a couple needs, you're fucking, oh my God, this just happened. A couple weeks ago, I was at the gas station over by Coldwater, across from the Mexican place, Coldwater and Magnolia. I'm just pumping gas, and I'm like, you know what? It's about fucking time. I haven't been on a set in a couple months. I swear to God, Mick, I thought of this. I haven't been on a fucking set shooting anything in a couple months. Time for me to book something. You know, 2 weeks later, I was on a set.
No shit.
Just the thought of putting it out into the universe. Yes. Sometimes just putting your thoughts out into the universe, whether it's writing them down, whether it's saying it to yourself loudly. Today, I'm going to fucking stab a motherfucker in the neck. Not literally, but I'm going to go out and get what's mine. I'm going to go and get my lunchbox. That's it. I'm going to go home and I didn't leave fuck your shine box. It's not at home. I got my motherfucking shine box today. I got my fucking shine box today, motherfucker. Somebody's going to suck my dick. And sometimes you have to say that to yourself, and you have to believe it, and the day goes by a lot smoother. Look at you. Look at you, bro. 20 fucking years ago, you had doubts. You didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now you're a consultant to a show on NBC. Not Oxygen. Not fucking, QVC. You ever get those motherfuckers that come up to you? I'm a consultant on a show. You're on Oxygen, bitch, at 2 a.m. Nobody watches that. You might as well consult a podcast. You do a lot fucking better. Fucking momos.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm going back to Chicago on July 12th. I'm doing an hour show, and it's you want to talk about dreams coming true and not thinking, I'm going back to a neighborhood that I used to roll in and used to party in, and I'm doing 2 big shows in Chicago that I got to fucking deal you in with, man, is the Comedians You Should Know and the Blackout Diaries. The Blackout Diaries is like a moth for drinking storage. So it's just, I'm doing 1 hour, because I'm retiring now. It's been 12 years since I drank, so I'm doing an hour of my craziest drinking and using stories, July 12th at 8 p.m. at Timothy O'Toole's. But it's like going home, man. Like, I never thought I'd be able to go back and do a show like this. One night only, that's it.
Chicago, you listening, cocksuckers? And then, so I'm not going to see you today, right?
No, not at 1, man. I got a dentist and some doctor calls.
No, I got jiu-jitsu 11:30, so I wouldn't be back by 1 anyway.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the hill at 11:30.
Now, you did Bob's Coffee Shop a couple of weeks ago. How was it?
I got to tell you, man, I was workshopping the show I'm doing July 12th. It was amazing, man. That place is fucking top-notch.
That place is top-notch.
Little 40-seat spot, man, and I ran the hour, and that guy has musicians there and writers, and it's a little creative hub, man, in North Hollywood. I really like it.
I was in there about 2 weeks ago talking to him, and I told him I was going to stop by for the open mic on Friday, but it was too early. It was 6:30 sign up, 7:30 open mic. I'm putting diapers on, watching Wally Kazam at 7:30. So it's a tough time at the house at that time. But I'm probably going to stop by for the 4th of July. I'll be in there this week one day. We should go in there today and get some coffee, Lee.
Okay.
It's Damone from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. The salesman.
It's amazing.
It's amazing to see him and to talk to him. He came out and talked to my wife. They got a little pub next door to it. They got the Lemley Theater across the street from it. It's very interesting. They got your favorite Chipotle. They got a picture of fucking Lee at Chipotle and shit with a burrito and shit. He's the employee of the month. He don't even work there, cocksucker. So where is this thing on, and how can people get tickets? This sounds very interesting, brother.
It's I got it right here on my phone.
Well, fucking tell them.
It's Saturday, July 12th, 8 p.m. And it's at a bar called Timothy O'Toole's in Chicago. So you can go to mickbetancourt.com. I'll have the link up today, MickBetancourt. It's at Timothy O'Toole's, which is at 622 North Fairbanks. Tickets are going to be $10 in advance or $15 at the door, and there's no drink minimum. I'm telling you, there's 2 young comics going on before me that are animals that are so fucking funny, telling their 2 crazy stories. So they'll be doing like 10, 15 minutes before me, and I'll be doing about an hour or an hour 15 of just full-blown fucking wheels-off insanity. And then that's the last time I'm telling these stories, because it's been 12 years. So I'm going home, I'm telling these stories for the last time, and then I'm moving on.
I ain't mad at you. I love you, cocksucker. I'll give you a call tonight, and we'll figure something out for tomorrow, a little coffee early or something.
I'd love to see you, man. Thanks for having me on.
I'd love to see you. Thank you for calling, brother. It was late notice, but you know I love you.
Yeah, brother, I love you too. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye. What's up, Lee? What
Nothing.
the fuck?
Just during the phone calls now, I apparently get high. But
yeah, you got high on that little goomy bed.
Yeah.
You look good today. Let me give some shout-outs real quick. We might have another call here, so stick tight.
Oh, okay.
We ain't fucking going nowhere today. We're rocking and
Why
rolling.
didn't you tell me, cocksucker?
I want to surprise you. We got Joe Slipping over in Austin. I love you. He's got some pictures for us. Jonathan Salvante, whatever your fucking name is, Salvante, I don't know. Tim Trueheart, Sam Wiss, Stephen Quayle, always twitting in the mornings. Leon, I love you, German cocksucker. He's a little fucking Puerto Rican guy caught up by Nazis. How do you think he feels? Mad Ant and my man Chung, always fucking dropping. Chung fucking Kennedy, the king of the Chinese. This guy's uncle was a fucking triad. His great-grandfather was the fucking Ming Dynasty. You don't understand, man. I'm going to tell you something else. I'm not doing no more fucking... when I met Lee, I told Lee I didn't like when people did Hitler jokes. It always bothered me, you know. It always... especially when a Jew does a Hitler joke. And I caught myself. I listened to one of the podcasts the other day, and even the live one when I said that you were
Porno.
no fucking king in Auschwitz, which we died about. And,
I still think it's funny.
last week I talked about how, you know, these fucking weak Jews were so weak they didn't even get invited to fucking Auschwitz. They were so weak because, you know. And I got into a conversation with a fucking smart friend of mine, not one of my fucking dummy friends or myself. And we were talking about Mein Kampf. You know, when he wrote, and we were trying to figure out where his hatred came from, you know, and and we were trying to know if he just thought there was superior race, you know, and he broke it down but then he gave me another book to read about a woman that says that that Hitler was Jewish.
Oh.
There's a theory going around. I forget what the lady's name was. I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I'm going to order the book today. And she says that Hitler was Jewish. His real name was Wilhelm Heisem or something. And that he really hated the Jews. He hated himself, you know. He hated himself so much for being Jewish, you know. Yeah. It was pretty interesting chit-chat because I really didn't know. And he was telling me the things that Hitler did to these poor fucking people. And I remember hearing these things. You know, the guy I called when we were young, him and another buddy of mine would snort coke. When normal people snort coke, they talk about pussy or movies or something that happened, or just stupid shit. Him and this guy would talk history. And it used to drive me up a fucking wall. Like, after an hour, I don't want to hear about this shit. You're starting to scare me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't know what I had in front of me. You know, I had that tutor for the 3 weeks. And she worked with me for 3 weeks, and she went back to fucking Missouri. And I never heard back from her, so life went on. I'm still a dummy about history. So it was really funny listening to him yesterday. I was thinking back about him and my buddy getting coked up talking about history for 10 hours, and me going, is this what you guys talk about? But they were so intelligent. They were they would talk about it in their own way. Like, it was like, that's when I really learned what it was to be like, I hate saying the word artist, because you read history and then you tell it how you understand it in your own words, you know. And he was telling me yesterday, he would tell the Jewish people that they were going to go on a trip to go take a shower, and he'd shoot them in there or something. He'd fucking steam them. I mean, this was just atrocities.
Oh, it's terrible, but it's kind of interesting you bring it up, because I was thinking this week, and I felt bad for thinking it, but did you see like an 88-year-old guy somewhere in America got arrested for being a Nazi soldier?
Yeah, I saw that.
And when I saw that, I was like, fuck. He wasn't like one of the lead guys. Like, I can't, I had relatives die in the Holocaust, but I can't imagine, like, if you're in that country and they say joining the military, and it just happens to be you join the military that's slaughtering Jews, and then they come and get you 68 years later. Like, at 88, what's the point? Like, trust me, there's no one who feels worse about the Holocaust, but at 88, why are they...
grandparents in the Holocaust?
It was great aunts and uncles. Two great uncles passed away.
They were telling me that, I mean, it was just, we spoke for like an hour.
Yeah.
It was the other night he called, and he could go at night, you know, and he's married now, he's got kids, he doesn't do blow. We just got into a simple, and he was talking about that they blame it on a religion, but it's really not religion. It's like what's going on right now with the Muslims or something. Something he compared it to. Okay. And he goes, there's no difference, you know, they and I hate talking about shit that I don't know about. But I just wanted to apologize, bro, because I shouldn't say those things. And I always thought it was a horrible time. I've always felt that, you know, and I've always felt that a lot of nationalities suffer. You know, there's bad stuff going on in Darfur right now. There's stuff going on in India when they're fucking, and I hate getting involved in this shit in the podcast, because I'm trying to make you people leave fucking going, this motherfucker gave me hope today, and now he's talking about Darfur and how they're just genociding fucking whole.
Why do you, just because, I mean, it doesn't offend me at all, but why do you care more about that than, like, when you're like, I'm not racist, I just have racial tendencies, like why, like, to me, like,
I don't have racial tendencies,
but
I'm racially insensitive.
That's what they have.
I was raised racially insensitive because to show me that we're all equal.
Yeah.
To me, you understand me?
No,
I'm racially insensitive because at the end of the fucking day, we're all equal. Everybody thinks fuck that shit. You know, when you talk about Mexicans, you're talking about Cubans, you're talking about China. It's just a different national. This is 50 years ago. We were talking about the Irish, how they're fucking drunks and how they come over and take our work. 10 years before that, it was the fucking Italians. You know, people don't know that the Chinese people built the fucking railroads. To build a railroad, they would take a Chinese guy and strap dynamite on him and throw him over the cliff to do shit like that. The Chinese guy wouldn't come back. Everybody has suffered.
Yeah.
You know, but. And I, you know.
Well, I mean, whenever I heard it, I mean, I think most people now would. It didn't even occur to me that it was offensive. I mean,
it's 2014.
Yeah.
If you still get offended when you hear the word "spick," you need to really have a talk with somebody.
The Hitler stuff.
No, and the Hitler stuff. But the Hitler stuff I was saying to you was fucked up. Like Auschwitz, we should not be talking about Auschwitz. Oh, you're a Jew that can't do math. That's completely fucking different. Then, you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This thing. So I'm very sorry to you and anybody else that's Jewish in the community. Except Jenny Friedman. Fuck that Jewish cocksucker with that hot little Jewish monkey. I'm going to show up at her house with holy water and a Jerry's Deli fucking coupon.
Oh, I saw that. Yes, a coupon.
And she was laughing. I love Jenny Friedman. She's not even Jewish. That's what's on her Twitter fucking page.
What?
I'm Jenny Friedman, MMA enthusiast, and then in parentheses, I'm not Jewish. Because everybody fucking torments her and shit. Did I give the shout outs already?
Yes.
All right. I didn't know what the fuck.
Not to our wonderful sponsors, though.
Well, we got time.
Okay.
We got nothing but fucking time. Time waits for no one. But since you mentioned it, you know what? The other day I was on the Rogan podcast and I had a great fun. And afterward, we spoke about On It. After we got off the podcast, we were talking about kettlebells during the podcast and before. And then we started talking about On It. And he really said some great points. You know, he told me to read this and to read that and to really get to know what I was talking about when it came to On It, because it's not a supplement. It's optimization. It's to get the best out of you, you know. They're going to do a special release pretty soon on Alpha Brain to show exactly what it does. They already had one report. He was telling me, you don't need a fucking report. to get the effects of Alpha Brain. Okay, you don't need them. 3 or 4, 5, 6 days of fucking Alpha Brain, you start feeling a fucking change. You start feeling a lot more alert and a lot more fucking. You start thinking clearer. It helps your creativity and it helps you stay on fucking focus. You know, don't believe me. I don't give a fuck. Do it. Try it yourself. It's a money back guarantee. First order. If it don't fucking work for you, we don't even want the product back. All right? Go to fucking joeydiaz.net. Go to onit.com. I mean, Alpha Brain is just one of the many products they have that will make your fucking brain be like a fucking flying dick. You understand me? Think of your brain like a flying dick, just dropping bombs of sperm on people and blowing up fucking villages. You understand me? That's what happens when you take Alpha Brain with your fucking head. Do I know what I'm talking about? I have no fucking clue. I know I've taken Alpha Brain. I know when I went to buy blow, there was always that idiot like Steve Buscemi. All right. Good morning, my brother.
When the right mind does a fucking podcast at 7:15 in the morning.
You fucking know I gotta get up early and chase the. You know me, dog. I'm a Cuban Jew. I got no time to fuck around, Goldberg. How are you, my brother?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I am very proud of you, man. I'm hearing great things about your podcast. I know you had Jericho on there last week or the week before. And my friend Steve Simone is an enthusiast who met you during the shooting of The Longest Yard. And I just wanted to say hello, you fuck. That's it. You know, I love you and I miss you.
Man, you know, I appreciate that, brother, man. I'm just, that reinvention thing, man, you know. I guess I've done a couple things in my life that are entertaining enough to where people would want to have them shared with them. So, you know, what the hell, man? What the hell?
Did you tell him the story during The Longest Yard when you ripped the door off the trailers in the morning? How funny was that when I was next to you laughing and the trailer door would come flying out of there? What was the door that wouldn't shut? There was something in your trailer that wouldn't shut.
You know, it was just, at that point, dude, you know me. I wasn't the most pleasant human being on the planet, and I think waiting in my trailer with people not telling me what the hell was going on was probably the worst thing to happen to me at that point. So God only knows who left me in the trailer and caused that door to fly off my trailer. I don't.
How are the children?
Gage is doing good, man. We only got one little boy. He's suited up, and we're gonna go take him to a little summer camp this week. Man, he's doing great. Playing a little baseball, you know, being an 8-year-old. Eating me out of house and home.
How old is he now?
He's 8, man. Just turned 8 3 weeks ago.
God bless you, Goldberg.
He's 6'3", 225.
Jesus Christ. I don't know if you know, I had a little baby girl, 17-month-old at the age of 49. I took your advice and started taking care of myself. I started taking care of myself, brother. I got off the drugs. You were very vocal when I was doing The Longest Yard. You wouldn't insult me, but you'd always tell me I needed to drop some weight, Joey. And I took your advice, and I went from 418 to 270. Now I'm back up to 309. I'm back in the struggle, but it was your words, brother, that always made sense because you always told me with kindness, you know.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, at the end of the day, man, you only got one body, and you gotta take care of it, man. And you know, we all have our vices. There's no doubt about it. But at the end of the day, man, if you've got good people around you who really care about you and who give a shit about you and just don't want to laugh alongside you the whole frickin' time, and you know, that's what you need, man. So I'm just happy to have been there for you, brother, man. And anything I can always do to help you, man, it's my pleasure and my honor. And that Longest Yard movie was a wonderful experience, not because of the movie itself, but because of the wonderful people that I met doing it, you know, and I definitely consider you at the top of that list, dude. You made an indelible impression upon all of the Goldbergs, man, with that the time that we spent together.
How's the wife?
She's doing great, kicking me in the ass every single day. And there she is. Hi, Joey.
So send them my love.
You got it. It's all good, man. It's all good. Just hiding in the cave in Southern California, man, trying to make a living and reinvent myself every once in a while and have cool guests like you on my podcast. And that's all I can ask for.
Well, when I come down, I want to come down with Nick Turturro because Nick was the one that told me Goldberg's got a podcast. We gotta get on there and tell stories. We're going on the 10th anniversary. You know, he's still excited. He just finished shooting a movie in Vegas, and it was the same. You know, it was Dean Semler and all those guys. So he had a blast talking about the longest show. So he would call me every couple of days. I got to work with the big black guy on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I got to see him, and we spent the day together, and we giggled. I can't remember his name now. He's blowing up.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. You had him on the podcast.
Yeah.
So I see the guys from time to time, and, you know, it was a special time in my life. I didn't know what the hell was going on either. I had no idea. And I just did a movie with the director that I had Peter Siegel on the podcast twice. He put me in Grudge Match with De Niro and Stallone. That was his movie. So, yeah, The Longest Yard was something that was a little more than just a film, you know. It was a bunch of guys hanging out for 17 weeks just fucking around, and I'll never forget it, man.
No, it was the best, man. I mean, absolutely wonderful experience. I mean, I'm not Mr. Hollywood by any stretch of the imagination. I've been in 7 or 8 movies, and purely by chance. But at the end of the day, to be involved with such a production on every level, dude, was an absolute honor. Not because of the fact that it was, they had protein shakes brought to us by girls in scantily bikinis. It wasn't because we were getting paid millions and millions of dollars. It was because at the end of the day, man, there were a core group of guys there that really made it an experience for me. So it was something really to look back on, man. And the friendships that I got on that movie, with Sadler and his guys, and with you and with Nick, and I mean, it was a wonderful experience, man. And you throw Bob Sapp out of the deal, and it was all good.
Yeah. Hey, what days do you do your podcast on?
Wednesday, Thursdays when I tape up in Beverly Hills, man. I'm there just about every Wednesday, Thursday. Man.
And what days? When do you release the podcast?
Every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday.
I just want people to know what the hell you're doing, brother.
Like I said, I'm hiding in my cave, but I stick my head out like a turd every once in a while.
I love what you do on Twitter. I love that you're still communicating with the fans. I watch your feed and I giggle because they still fucking love you, Goldberg. They fucking love you, these people.
I don't know what I did, man, but I'm greatly appreciative every single day of anybody wanting to know what I'm doing. And as well as I do, man, the interaction that we have with our fans is number one. For me, it means a lot.
Listen, man, I had no idea about interaction until I learned from the wrestlers. You guys are the fucking bottom and the top of entertainment when it comes to your commitment and how you talk to people. I watched you on that set. I watched Kevin Nash on that set. I watched Steve Austin. And one thing was, you guys had your days, but when it came to people asking you for a hug, a headshot, an autograph, a picture, you guys worked over fucking time.
Well, I mean, mine's a different story, man. I grew up wanting to play professional football, and I wanted to be the guy that everybody could go to and get the autograph and look up to and follow in their footsteps. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that, so I segued into the wrestling, and that gave me the opportunity to kind of be a leader. And hey, man, Daughtry and I talked about it on the show last week. If you're not, no matter how much fucking talent you got, it makes no difference to me. Talent grows on trees. At the end of the day, it's the person that's inside, and if you don't have the time to spend with the people who put you in the position you're in, you ain't worth shit. So that's just my feeling on it. And I'd like to treat people how I like to be treated. It's a simple idiom.
Goldie, I love you. I want to be on the podcast, so please message me when I can go down there with Nick when you get a chance today or tomorrow. I don't care if it's next week or the week after. I know you have a long line of people you have to get on there, but I just wanted for you to call up today. I was just in the mood to hear your voice, and I see what you're doing on Twitter and your commitment. I got to tell you, after 10 years, I still love you more than ever. So I know I bust your balls.
I love you too, man. It's an honor, dude. You positively affected my life, man. There's no doubt about it. I learned a lot from you, and will continue to do so as long as you continue to get off your ass and lose weight, man.
You got it. We
I
love
would greatly
you, man.
appreciate that. Hey, July 9th or the following week, you and Nick in studio, I'd love it, man, if possible. So
Okay, hold on. Do you have the Flying Jews here? You have any questions for my Uncle Goldberg? Nothing? You're too high, aren't you? Look at you. He ate an edible. Lee Syatt. He's my co-host here and best buddy in the world, and I call him the Flying Jew. He's the last of the real Mohicans. He's got the Israeli flag in front of him, and nothing. You don't want to ask him nothing about the synagogue? Nothing.
About the synagogue now?
I don't fucking know anything. All right, that's it. He didn't want to ask you nothing. I love you, Goldie, and I'll email you, and we'll put this together.
Love you, brother, man.
Thank you. Have a great day. Give the Weiss and Gabe a kiss, and I love you, buddy. Thank you for doing this.
You got it, partner. Be good, bud.
You too. Yeah.
That's crazy. I just didn't.
I surprised you.
I wasn't a huge wrestling fan, so I just.
Now you know why I apologize to the Jews today.
Because I didn't know what to ask him. I saw him in the Jackass movie, and I saw him in your movie, but I didn't want to insult him by saying I'm
He's a good dude, and I'm happy
sweet.
He called today, guys. I want to give you guys a treat. I know that Steve Simone's a big wrestling fan, Gabriel Glazer's a wrestling fan, and we had them all here. And, guys, I hang out with people that they're just one. You're like, Joey, what the fuck are you saying? I don't want to hang out with people that think they're better than anybody or look down on us. And that's what I say when I talk about the racially shit. That we're all one. Who gives a fuck if they're black or yellow or purple? We goof on them. It's a way for us to get a giggle about the Puerto Ricans. But at the end, man, we're all one fucking family. And that's what I love about you guys. And that's all that. Some podcasts we laugh our ass off. Some podcasts I cry. Some podcasts we giggle. Some podcasts nothing happens. But at least we're here every fucking Monday and Wednesday. Right, cocksucker?
Absolutely.
You look good today. I'm proud of you, Lee. See, we got to get up.
Trying.
See, Lee, what I do to you, Goldberg did to me 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he would never embarrass me, pull me aside and go, Joey, you're not going to live. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen it before. You're going to get sick, and you're going to be in the hospital, and I got to come see you, and then I'm really going to knock the fuck out of you. Just take care of yourself. We all have to be better friends to ourselves, man. Because of you fucking people, I don't drink soda no more. It's not because of you. Because every day when I go home, there'll be a tweet, Joey, you're killing yourself with that diet soda for breakfast. I learn from you guys. So we learn from each other, motherfuckers. We got each other's back. This is the only podcast that we got each other's backs, okay? You got a fucking problem, you email me at joeydiaz.net, and we'll work it out. If I can help you, I can help you. I can't call you and tell you my life story, but let's see if we can put our fucking heads together, because me and Lee learn from you, motherfuckers. Lee, right? Sometimes people say something on Twitter. It's kind of offensive, but it makes they care about us.
Fuck yeah.
I like when people say things that are, there's a way to say things, there's a way not to say things. Okay, cocksuckers? That's it. That's what I want to tell you. We're talking about on it. It's optimization. You're going to be the best you can be. Your bones hurt, take strong bones. Stretch. I forgot how important stretching is, and fucking water. I stretched yesterday and I feel great. I stopped going to yoga about 6 months ago, and that's my problem. I'm walking around sore all the time because my body got used to that stretching. Stretch, take care of yourself. Everything that you do helps out at the end. I'm 50. I wouldn't fucking lie to you, motherfuckers. The fuck with all that shit. Go to On It. Go to the box. Press in.
Church.
CHURCH. Whether it's the strong bone, whether it's the Shroom Tech Sport, whatever the fuck you want to give it a time. There's a complete money-back guarantee on the Alpha Brain. We're not fucking around. Give it a shot, okay? I'm not here to bust your balls. I was never here to bust your balls. It's the same with Dollar Shave Club. All right, it's Father's Day's gone. What are you going to do now? Joey, I don't know. Well, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to dollarshaveclub.com. You're going to look at the options they have. They've got post-shave stuff. They got pre-shave stuff. They've got a tremendous service that gets mailed to your house. Do you know what that means? That means you don't leave your fucking house for ugats. Nothing. You got no purpose. You're stoned, boom. Your razors come to the fucking house a month in and month out on the date you want them. Let's say you don't want 4 fucking blades a month. Let's say you're not that thick and you only want 2. They'll do that also for you. It's $1 a month, $6 a month, or $9 a month. That's a deal, even the $9 a month, which comes out to be
108.
108 a fucking year. You know what 108 a year is? If you go for the fucking pharmacy, wherever the hell you go to, and it's $25 for blades, $20, $18.95 for a pack of, fuck all that. Uncle Joey's going to take care of you today. DollarShaveClub.com. Go to JoeyDiaz.net. Go to the box and press in. Church. You don't have to wait on lines. You don't have to fucking... What do you need? You need a razor with a swivel on it, new chucks and water and a finger to stick up your ass. All you need is 2 blades and some fucking shaving cream, and you can look like fucking Clark Gable before the operation. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? They have a $1 package, which is 4 blades a month. Just single, but at least you're shaving. And it's not a prison razor either. It's got a nice heavy handle, and the blades are real. They're sharp. You're going to get cut nice. For $6, you get the double blades. Very nice with a little fucking thing on it. You shave. $6 a month. $6 a month. That's $72 a year. For $9, you get a double blade with the aloe strip to soothe as it fucking shaves. You're not going to get that nowhere else. I'm not reading off nothing. I'm telling you people from my fucking heart. How do I know? Because I use this fucking motherfucker. I'm telling you that I'm blown away. $9, $6, and $9. I ain't messing with you people no more. DollarShaveClub.com. What do they press?
They press church.
Church. And you get mailed to your house. No more fucking around, all right? I'm not going to get back at you with this shit. Hulu Plus, again, I can't tell you how important Hulu Plus is. You know why? Because I've been sitting there and I'm thinking about what Ray Canella told me. And I'm thinking that fuck this fucking cable service. Why do I need cable service when I got Hulu Plus to help me? I could watch fucking popular shows. I could watch The Daily Show. I could watch, I was telling you the other day.
Scandal.
Scandal. Who watches fucking Scandal?
Some people, girls do.
Sesame Street. Scandal. What fucking girl comes to my house and watch Scandal? I'll fucking stab her. You got Family Guy. You got New Girl. You got all Jim Henson. You got all these fucking shows. Sometimes I sit here and I look at this list and my mind goes fucking bananas. You got The Blacklist. You got Law and Order Special Victims Unit. You got fucking Nashville. You got the Mindy Project. You got Community. I don't know why you'd watch that fucking show. You got fucking The Haunted Hathaways. You got The Dinosaur. You got Tough Puppies. You got fucking documentaries. Shark Tank, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Blacklist, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. And you can watch it on any fucking device. You can watch it on your smart TV, your Roku, your Apple TV, your Xbox, your PlayStation, your wife's asshole. This motherfucker will come up everywhere. Cut the shit. You save fucking thousands a year. It's $7.99 a month. Not only that, that's if you're a regular mook off the street and you're watching it off TV. That's what they give you on the TV. When you listen to the fucking Church of What's Happening Now, you get what?
You get 2 weeks for free.
Say it again.
2 weeks.
He's
not
Jewish.
1 week.
He loves saying that. 2 weeks for free.
2
weeks for free. Go to HuluPlus.com. Press in.
You pressing Joey?
Joey into the box. Start your membership today. Get 2 weeks for free, gratis, on the fucking arm. And after that, it's $7.99 a month to watch all the shows you're gonna fucking watch anyway. Forget all that other shit. You're paying too much. Cut the shit, okay? And this is for my special motherfuckers. EscapePodTank.com. Everybody wants to be a hippie. Everybody wants to be creative. Everybody wants to get thoughts of fucking death and life. Well, here you go. I'm offering you this. Well, not me. EscapePodTank.com. The fucking leader in flotation tank devices across the fucking country. They deliver. They got financing available. They got a 1-800 number. You call Jeremy. He'll answer all your fucking questions, okay? They got you just a fucking tank model. You get $150 off just that. Just a tank. They got commercial models, residential models, industrial models. They'll ship them to your house. They'll save you. Listen, I've heard from people already, testimonials. They saved $2,300 on a fucking tub for their house. $2,300. $2,300. I'm always saving you money, guys. Okay? I'm trying to save you money from day one. That's the number one thing. Money in your pocket. Gitas. That $2,000 liquid. If I save you $2,300, you take $300, you buy an ounce of weed, and you take $2,000, you put it in the bank at what percent a month? How much interest?
2%.
It ain't a lot of money, but at least it's better than fucking spending it, okay? Call fucking EscapePodTank.com. Go to their website, EscapePodTank.com. Pick a fucking tank for your house. Shop it. I don't give a fuck. They're a leader, and they're going to save you money, all right? You got a problem? Call my man Jeremy on the 800 number. There's no fucking problems here.
Who had problems?
I don't know. I thought you had a fucking problem,
no.
cocksucker.
I didn't know you felt so strongly about Scandal, but that's a separate issue.
I don't even know what Scandal is.
Me neither. I don't know watch it.
So we had Goldberg call in today. We had Mick come in today, and they gave you the same fucking message. Who gives a fuck? Get up there. Listen. This podcast is about one thing. It's about letting you know that nobody's fucking better than you. We all got it on this fucking planet with the same shit. You got cock, a pussy, some tits, a smile, and your fucking heart. Go out there. Ain't nobody better than you. Fuck these motherfuckers. If I could get on TV, you could do anything. Okay? You fucking dummies. You heard it right here. If I could get into a movie, that means you motherfuckers that are 3 times smarter than me can do whatever the fuck you want with your lives. Don't believe the hype. I ain't better than you. I got a fucking fungi toenail. I ain't better than you. You know what I'm saying? I got problems too. Get up, be a fucking American, and cut the shit. Stop with your fucking excuses. There's community colleges. There's colleges for dummies. There's IT. Everything! You don't have to be a fucking mutt the rest of your life. Pick up that paper. When you go to a coffee shop, take the cup with you and throw it in the fucking garbage. That makes you better than if you had $1 million in the bank. You understand me? That's all I got to fucking say today. That's it. What time is it? I got shit
Game
to
time.
do and people to see. What is it?
It's game time.
Game time. That's right. Get up, wash your pussy, shine your shoes. You want to be, shine your shoes. You want to look good when you get out there. What are your plans for the rest of the day, Aristotle?
Right now, sleep this off. Go to the gym later, hopefully.
You're not sleeping this off.
Dude,
I'm dropping you off at 24. I'm going to follow your 24-hour fitness.
No.
I even told my wife, you got to get high. You got to work out one time in this condition. It's good for you. You got earphones?
Yeah.
That's it. I'll wait for you.
No, it's okay.
We're going to go to the gym, or we can go to the park and walk. What, Lee? What? This is what you need to do. The morning time. This is good. It's sunny.
I know. I like the morning time.
Well, then right from here, you go to North Hollywood Park and you take a walk with the blind people. There's people there with sticks. You tell them good morning. You feel good about yourself. There's always people in the morning with sticks. They fucking walk around there. They're nice people.
What are they doing with sticks?
They're blind. What the fuck do you think I'm talking about here, Charlie?
I don't know. I think they're just walking around the park with some sticks.
You say I got to put up with people? Fucking giggling fucking Jew at 7:35. Hey. It's a beautiful day to be alive. I love you, cocksucker. Stay black. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. with a special edition Dom Herrera, since we're going to be at the Ice House Friday and Saturday. Then July 10th, I'm at fucking San Jose. Lee's coming. And then July 18th, I'm in Vegas. Lee's coming. And then July 25th and 26th, I'm in Reno, Nevada at the fucking Pioneer Center. Don't fuck around. I only got 3 shows up there. Don't fuck around. We're going to have a good time in Reno. Lee's not coming to Reno. What else, cocksucker? You going to the park after this? No home and no sleep. Or no fucking Hawaiian ice for you today.
Oh, that was so good.
That's right.
You could actually get shaved ice. Joey showed it to me. It was really good.
That's right. I turned them on to shaved ice over by cold water.
Because snow cones suck because they're really hard. But shaved ice, that's so good.
Delicious. You get the cherry
and
with
the small ones,
coconut.
we found out, under 100
It's
calories.
under 100 calories. So I went yesterday. Under 100 fucking calories. So I'm here. Always, I'm here for you motherfuckers. Also, I want to give a shout out to a beautiful fucking company. Hit with the Hit 1200. They sent me a fucking e-pen. I'm going to call them up later. Very nice. Of e-cigarette. I've just been smoking it all weekend. What are you going to do? Things are bad all over. Stay black. Have a great day. See you tonight, 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 o'clock East Coast time with Dom Herrera. And then tomorrow night I'll be co-hosting on Off the Rails with Josh Bull. So I'll see you tonight, cocksuckers, 8 o'clock. I love you. Stay black.
It's a surprise. Now that the show's over, don't forget to sign up for your free trial of Hulu Plus. Hulu Plus lets you binge on thousands of hit shows anytime, anywhere on your TV, PC, smartphone, or tablet. Support this podcast and get an extended free trial of Hulu Plus when you go to huluplus.com/Joey or go to joeydiaz.net and click on the Hulu Plus banner. And don't forget to sign up for dollarshaveclub.com. Get high-quality razors sent to your door every month for a fraction of what you pay. Now go to dollarshaveclub.com/church or just go to joeydiaz.net and click on the Dollar Shave Club banner. Thank you to Onnit.com. Go there and use the code word church to get 10% off all your supplements. And thank you to escapehottank.com. Go there, mention Joey Diaz of the church or the High Flying Jew, and save $250 off of your sensory deprivation tank.